All right, sometimes we forget how to add fractions. So I'm going to show you something that I use to help me to remember how to do it. Because if I haven't done it in a while, I'll forget it too. So this is something really good you can do on a test. If you just kind of draw a blank, do something that you know. And I use this technique for a lot of things. Use what you know to figure out what you don't know. So in this case, you can draw just a really quick circle and write down a an equation that you already know the answer to. So in this case, I know that 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 is equal to 3/3, which is also equal to 1 whole, because any number over itself is equal to 1, right? So now I can look at this and I can see, okay, what's the pattern here? How do I get from adding all these together to this answer right here? So I noticed that my denominators are all the same, and it's also the same in my answer. So I can just bring that over. And then I can also see when I add up all my numerators, 1 plus 1 plus 1, I get 3, and that's what I expect. So now I've got a pattern that looks like it's going to work. I'm going to do one more, and I think just doing that right there is enough. But just in case, if you want to go a little bit further, you can say 1/3 plus 1/3. Let's go ahead and highlight two sections of this. So I know that 1/3 plus 1/3 is equal to 2/3. So I can write that down. And now I can say, okay, does it follow the pattern that I just figured out? My denominators are the same, and it's also in my answer. So I'm going to keep all my denominators. And then I can add my numerators. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So now I've got the pattern. So I know that all I have to do is keep the same denominator and then add up my numerators. Now this also helps. You're going to be faced with different denominators of fractions that you're going to add together. So that'll help you to figure out, oh, I can't have different denominators in order to add all my fractions together. So in that case, you need to get a common denominator, and we'll talk about that in another one. All right, I hope this helps you. I'll see you soon.